It's April 14th, 2010, and I want to do a quick rant, a warning for the Tea Party people because I suspect there's going to be some possible trouble with some of our rallies coming up. Because I think we're really becoming efficient and annoying too. The liberals and the Democrats and the socialists and all the bad guys, And T, first of all, I just want to say it stands for taxed enough already, and they give us the name party. I don't think we're a party yet. It may be one day, but we're pretty well disgusted with, both parties, especially the Democrat Party and the Republican Party is very disappointing to us and we're trying to whip them into shape. I think that's my opinion, and that's why I'm going to these rallies. And it's my First Amendment right, and I really don't appreciate people trying to block me from doing that and trying to make me look bad, and insulting us because this is our right, this is our country, and that's just the way it is for now. You may win, we all may end up in your prisons for being patriots. That was tried at the beginning. Okay, but I want to put a warning out to the Tea Party people, the participants, the patriots, and say that I believe that Acorn and other entities such as that are going to be planting people, trying to make us look bad. And last year, when we went down to Atlanta, to the Capitol on the 15th of April, 2009, there was a person that was really out of place, and I thought, boy, that's strange. And it was a guy dressed up like I don't know what to describe it as. It was a transvestite, I guess, and it was dressed up, obviously a man, but he was dressed up like a colorful Chiquita banana lady. It's the only thing I can, like a Caribbean outfit, Hawaiian colors with I believe he or it had a hat on, and it just reminds me of the Chiquita banana lady, if anybody knows what that is. But it was obviously this person was out of place, and I was looking at him. I was thinking, what is this about? And but nobody said anything to him, except for a couple of older guys who were getting a kick out of him, and they were going up and putting their arm around his, said, hey, giving the wife the camera, saying, "Hey, take my picture with this." And that's all I saw was a couple of the older guys got a kick out of him, and they wanted their picture taken with him. I got a kick out of that. But anyway, I thought about it later, and I thought now that would be a perfect acorn plant. Somebody that would maybe try to provoke us into confronting a transvestite, and saying, hey, we don't want that here, and it's not about that kind of statements. This is about us trying to get our government back, not who or what we are. And I think everybody's trying to make it about that, trying to make us out to be anti this and anti that and racist this and and it dawned on me that guy was probably a plant, and I thought, there was probably cameras sitting right there that he had planted, a guy sitting around, in the vicinity, waiting to film an incident. And the guy looked disgusted. He looked like he couldn't get nothing going. He looked bored, and he did look very out of place and very uncomfortable. I think that he was really wanting to welcome a confrontation. As far as I know, he didn't get one. There was not a single, to my knowledge, not a single arrest reported. Anyway, if you see somebody, okay, just going to put this out there. This is a thought. This is something I learned from the phone company. Okay, if you see someone and they're doing something wrong, if they're raising hell, if they're getting crazy, or if they look like a plant. I hate to say this, it's a dirty trick. Like I say, I learned it from the phone company, but film them, document them with some camera, and put a you know get them on film. Yeah, get them on film. And I hate to say this, follow them and film the car they get into. And by golly, what I learned, get their tag number. And if these people do show up on the news, well, let's counter it with, this is who this person is. Is he one of us? Because that's not what we want. That's not what we're about. And I think they're going to let some politicians in this rally this time. But the last one I went to with Herman Cain, Tom Price was there, but he didn't speak. This is not about the politicians. Too many of them are trying to jump on. But I think Tom Price is a great guy, and I think he was just there as support. And, he was welcome. There was some bozo walking around with two people or three walking around blocking my view of Herman Cain with their little impeach Obama, which that's not an issue right now, in my opinion. Maybe someday, but I don't even know if they know what impeached means. And you got to wonder how many people know what impeached is, and and the one impeached president, who he was, and anyway, I just want to put the word out. Get these people. If you see something it don't look right, video it and find out. We can find out who they are. We can turn it over to the news people, a copy of what you come up with. And if these people are, if their background shows they're with another party, with another participation, and they don't have our interest in mind, let's bust them. Let's catch them. Another thing I want to bring up is that "I love you" factor that they're coming up with. I saw it with, what's his name, Van Jones, on Bill O'Reilly. I'm sorry, don't want to talk about Bill O'Reilly. Glenn Beck. They were. Van Jones was just at one of his little things, and he's talking about "I love you, Glenn Beck." And I thought that was weird. And Glenn Beck, what's he going to do? He said, "I love you, Van Jones." And then I saw it later with, I believe it was Andrew Breitbart, was at anti-T rally or something, or a pro-Harry Reid rally. And he was interviewing some people, and a guy got in his face, just totally got in his face. And, and they were exchanging, and then all of a sudden the guy appeared to be a wife beater. Is what flashed into my mind. I'm not trying to accuse anybody of anything they're not guilty of. That's what it looked like to me, because he started yelling at the top of his lungs, "I love you," at Andrew Breitbart, I think it was, and it was disgusting. Okay, and he came off like a wife beater to me. Dude, that's what you look like. Okay, I'm just calling you what I see. Well, anyway, that's a trick, evidently, that they've established, is the "I love you" thing. Don't fall for it. Let's figure out a counter for that. I don't, being a Christian, yeah, we love everybody, but not what they do. But, I'm not going to, I don't know. I don't want to take that too far. But no, I'm not falling for you. "I love you." I don't believe it. And I'm not going to hand it back to you. Okay, and one more thing. Last year I got greatly offended by what's his name? It's a worthless name. Anderson Cooper. Anderson Cooper, and that was the first time I heard the phrase teabag or teabaggers or whatever. Anderson Cooper, you're a scumbag. Okay, if you're calling patriots sexual deviant names or whatever, I'm calling you out, dude. I'm not hard to find. Come find me, dude. All right? And I'm not threatening you. I'm just calling you a scumbag, hopefully to your face. Probably won't be but a couple of people, 100 people, see this video. But you're a scumbag for insulting us patriots, for exercising our First Amendment. Just want you to know that, AC. All right, everybody. Have a good rally day tomorrow. And God be with you.